2016 R26, which changes the zoning. Share by code.
I'll second that motion. There's a motion and a second to approve 2016 OR 26. I will have discussion.
I have a comment.
Mr. Maples.
I received a letter from Mr. Applegate, and I want to address it. I feel it to be completely and entirely unprofessional law representing Craig Park school systems to send a letter to all the council members as well as myself petitioning to go against our attorney's advice representing us of my abstaining vote. I will like to state for the record, I will be abstaining.
I do have a question for you. I will be in support of this only because I'm not going against the constituents, all the phone calls, text messages, stopping in the grocery store, stopping everywhere. I'm here representing them. So, and a lot of their arguments was about is that the bus depot, in their opinion, was not responsible growth and development. And also they're worried about the land values. I've talked to quite a few neighbors in Woodhaven. They're worried about their land value. They're worried about the noise and the negative impact it would have to their neighborhood. And also, they had a lot of comments about the safety, where they keep bringing up it's for the kids. And I think, Leslie was Crum, I think she actually mimicked just about everything that I've been hearing about how does this, where the buses are maintained at, how does that affect the safety of the kids? Or how does a bus facility make them better education or better quality of our schools? Was a lot of the, I guess, the comments and opinions that I was getting from my constituents. But as they presented, they're kind of letting us to believe that if we voted this down, that we're facing a lawsuit and citing Supreme Court decisions. So, as being our attorney, if I'm voting for what my constituents want, am I putting the city at risk of being sued?
Well, you could never stop anyone. I too have received calls for and against, but actually I've received more contacts from folks, whether it be in person, through the church, or through just casual conversation. When we talk about the potential, they are supportive. There's a huge concern that if this is not, if something positive is not put in there, then it's going to just go to just like not all the neighbors, because I know some of the neighbors have very nice property, but some of the neighbors to the south, there's vacant lots, run down. It's been that way for years, and we can't wave a magic wand just automatically make something appear there. And, as we saw earlier, the things that, well, first of all, the Fedders, they're going to do something with their property. It's unfair for the city to go in and try to tie their hands unless the city would like to buy the property and then do what they can want with the property. But if we wind up turning this down, to fast forward just a little bit, the Fedders are going to lease their property, sell their property or something, and realistically what's going to go in there is another auto maintenance shop, auto body repair shop. We saw the whole list that's up here, and they have to do absolutely nothing to change the landscaping, to clean it up, to do anything. And we've got a great proposal on the table. It's a great opportunity to partner with our school system, and it allows us to put a good foot forward with any development that comes in or any outside business to come in. And so those are some of my thoughts on why I would support it.
I'd like to say a couple comments. Yeah, I too got calls for and against. I've heard people speak for and against. And you know, for me, it's not a popularity contest just because I got a couple more calls for, I should go for it, or a couple more calls against it, so I should go against it. It's about looking at the facts of the situation and and making the best decision I possibly can for the city. And it's also about fairness. In this case, I look at the use that's gonna be proposed. Very similar use, vehicle storage, repair. It's actually gonna be less intrusive than the current use, I believe, because the buses won't be used on weekends and holidays and, during the summer. I think in general, the IS use, IS zoning is less intrusive when you look at it. It's got museums, post office, library. And then if you look at what we've done in the past as far as consistency and fairness, the city of Jeffersonville asked for the exact same zoning change for the police station, nearby this property. So it went from C2 to IS. And then, if you talk about the emotions of the situation, you can get really worked up. You see people and you get passionate about this stuff. But when you look at some of the facts, and I think the school brought a lot of great facts to the table about the fit and the comprehensive plan. Actually, I don't know, they kind of sold me on a comprehensive plan. This is not outside the comprehensive plan. You might say it might be a gray area, but to me, I think it actually fits the comprehensive plan. And then when you look at businesses in general, and especially when it comes to certain classifications, a lot of times you're not going to say like used car lots, some of these other classifications.